Hi, greetings. I'm Dr. Ask, aka Dr. Amira, short for Dr. Ask. Dr. Ask is short for Dr. Amira Sankofa Kwali. So, with that said, is today I have been fasting. I am so hungry. I'm just mentally hungry because it's harder to fast when you have a refrigerator and freezer and cabinets full of food. Okay. So, anyway, top of the morning to you. It is now 4:16 in the morning at 23 at 4 let's see 4 it is July the 23rd, Thursday, 4:16 p.m. Sorry, why am I stumbling over simple things? But anyway, whatever. Greetings. And today is definitely a day that I had to really wash everything. I had to wash my hair, and it's a spiritual situation for me. I don't know about others, but I definitely do a lot of great meditation during hair wash time in the tub, and I really look forward to the hair washing. So I'm gonna have to start probably washing my hair a little bit more often. I wash my hair probably about every time I just feel like washing my hair. I wash my hair. I don't have a set time to wash my hair, but nevertheless, let me move on to it. So let's talk about this dang on movie. Okay, so first of all, let me tell you guys, I basically started off watching the movie over to my biological mom's house because she's a Netflix junkie. Okay, she does not. I'm almost sure she has cable. I'm almost sure she does, but surprisingly, she watched Netflix like it's no tomorrow, right? So she was like, "Come on, y'all, let's watch this movie." Um, I think they said it's really gonna be good, And I hadn't even heard of the movie, and she's up on game. She's like, "Yeah, Neil Long, you like Neil Long, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, she good. I like Neil Long. She's a great actress. I like Omar Epps. I think they're great actors and actresses, and I'm really fond of a lot of work that they've done, and I like the way that Nia Long conducts business, so to speak, from what I see from her, in the public eye. So I'm like, well, sure, let's, why not watch a great flick of Nia Long along with uh, Omar Epps, you know, and so again, we began to start watching this movie. And I'm like, okay, so the first part of it was basically her and her husband was having some difficulties. He had been hurt or something to that degree. I'm just gonna be all the way honest with you all. From the first 5 minutes, I can tell whether or not from the first 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna know whether or not the movie's gonna be good or if it's gonna be washed. And I really tried to watch the movie as best as I can. I did not necessarily think that I was going to do a review on it, but nevertheless, here I am. So in watching the movie, I was just like, eh. First 5 minutes, I'm like, okay, so she, seen this guy that I guess he got hired, at the company, old company she was working at or something to that effect. I'm just gonna be all the way honest with y'all. I like, dang, Dr. Bear, how you gonna do a movie review on the movie, and you didn't get all the facts? Well, first of all, to me, in the very beginning, the movie just felt like it was rushed. The movie was really rushed. The background wasn't really clear on it. I really tried to watch it, and it didn't really hold my attention. I'm just going to be honest with you. But because of the fact that it was Nia Long, because I love Nia Long as an actress, I love Epps as an actor. However, I still was not impressed by this dang on movie. Like I said, this movie review is not gonna take really long. So as I'm watching this movie, I'm like, okay. So it just kind of moved. It was really rushed. It was moving really fast. I did like the camera shoots were pretty cool, were pretty cool. The actors, I don't think it was a well written screen. Just to be all the way honest with you. Now, I gotta be honest with you all. Now, I think it was nice to see Omar Epps playing a different kind of role. Okay, he played this obsessive kind of dude that was crazy, that was a hacker that killed his first wife. Because the movie basically opens up with him killing his wife and him, talking to his therapist and etc. I'm missing, some things here and there, but keep in mind that, like I said, it was rushed. I had to rewind a couple of times. I'm like, look, I'm not gonna watch. I don't like watching movies that I have to rewind. And if I start getting into another conversation, that means more than likely the movie is whack. I just got to be honest with you. And it was just strange, the whole the whole dialogue. And then she meets him at this club. She sees him at this club. And so she started talking about her marriage, and it wasn't like it was cracked up to be. And she goes into the bathroom, he follows, and he pulls down her panties, and she's like, oh no, I can't do this. Oh my god, it's a mistake. I'm sorry, I gotta go. And he's like still reminiscing about her, and then he's calling, and then his wife is similar looking to her, and then he accidentally calls, at some point in time he calls her his wife. It was just really strange, just a bizarre movie. And it's just, I mean, it's like one of those, I mean, it just wasn't well written. And like her husband, to me, was not really I don't know. Her husband was just, I don't want to, I don't want to say that the man was soft, but I'm going to say the man played a soft role. And I'm saying there's nothing wrong with a man being sensitive and compassionate and really caring about something. I think that's wonderful. Those are wonderful attributes. However, and I will use this term used loosely, however, this was not the right time for him to be passive, at all. And he wasn't even like passive aggressive. He was straight passive. And he got on my nerves during the whole film. Then who else got on my nerves was Nia Long's friend. I can't remember the girl's name. She wasn't even worth remembering. Now, I do think that she could act. Now, let me just first say that I thought everybody did a pretty good job as far as acting, for the exception of Nia Long's daughter wasn't that great. But, she wasn't really in the scene she wasn't really in the movie as much. So, basically everybody else carried. Her best friend did pretty good as far as the terms of acting, but personally, her character was stupid. So that was really annoying. That she just met this guy, that she wouldn't even listen to a friend. Her friend is like, trying to tell her what happened, and like she wouldn't have gotten knocked upside the head if she hadn't have like been so dumb. I was just like, wow, what is this mess? It was just a mess that they slopped up together. And notice I hit my hands outside. Let me do it again. I slopped up together. One more time. They slopped it up together. And then they said this is a film, I mean, would I watch it again? If I have nothing else to do with my life and I'm bored out of my freaking mind, and if like the world was on fire and everybody else in it had to come into my house and look at me, and I had like one veggie meat left, sure. But other than that, hell no. I would not watch the movie again. But I think I would, but again, I still will not be turned off by the actors. I still will watch them in another movie. I hope that the actress that played Nia Long's movie, that played in this particular flick, that I hope she improves, so to speak, or maybe it just wasn't the right role for her, or maybe it was the way it was written. So, I mean, I could even blame it on that, but it wasn't a well written movie. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you all. Now, some of you all might think this was like the best movie since Cottage Cheese, however, and I use it again, however, it was not a good film. I'm sorry. I was it wasn't the worst film I've seen on Netflix, but it wasn't the best, and it wasn't even close to being the best. And I don't want to watch it again because it kind of wasted my time. Because I could have really been getting to know my biological mother a little bit more, rather than watching this film. And she was like, "Well, what do you think of the movie?" I looked at her. I was like, this movie sucked. Quit playing with me." Um, but it was a definitely a nice it was nice to see Omar Epps play a different character. He always plays, either he plays a pompous jackass, or he plays a confident guy, or he plays a best friend of something, or he plays a guy that's going to get married, or he plays somebody that is trying to fall in love with somebody or whatever. It's always him trying to fall in love with someone. He's about to be married, or he plays a friend of someone. You know. Again, it just lets me know that you know that both of them are great actors and actresses. That you could see them playing different characters, and you can still appreciate it. It just dragged on for no reason. I was like, oh my god, please kill him. Please kill this guy, because it just began to be annoying. He was definitely an annoying his character was definitely an annoying being. So I did not like the movie. And then, really, for this review, I'm really supposed to break it all the way down, but it's not even worth how many minutes I've been talking. mm, how long have I been talking here? Wait 1 second, let me see. Long enough to tell you that this movie really sucked. This movie sucked ass. Okay, I didn't like. Um, I did like. Okay, so let's get into the screenplay. Sucked. Okay, let's get into. I thought the acting was good. I thought everybody were good actors, for the exception of her daughter. I didn't really. It was like, it was like watching paint dry, but whatever. But again, it may have been with the way it written. Maybe I could just throw that on there, but whatever. What else do we look for in a movie? Did it have a great plot line? Yes. It did have a great plot line, but it was just like, how did they get from here to there? And I'm kind of looking at it, but I'm kind of putting my hands down on my phone, looking at my phone and stuff, and I look back up. I mean, it didn't hold my attention. The plot line was pretty good. It just didn't make sense. It just was so rushed that it got from point. It went from point A. It's supposed to start at point A, and then let's just say the alphabets A through Z, right? And one from point A is skip B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V. And then you got down to V. Okay. And it's like, where is the alphabets in between? Like, where is the meat of the film? It didn't have much meat of the film. And then they had more situations where he kept popping up and he's supposed to have been dead, and then the typical horror film, which is fine with me. I didn't necessarily mind that. But of course, it may be a cult classic for some. If you want to see a horrible movie, again, we like cult classics that are horrible films. It's so many horrible, scary horror films that we are intrigued by, and we'll watch it over and over and over, like Freddy Krueger. I forget which one. The first one's pretty cool, but as you go down, some of the Freddy Kruegers got really stupid. And then they had some pretty decent ones. You know what I mean? But it's still a cult classic, and we will forever watch over and over and over again, and laugh and eat popcorn, eat pizza. That's what people typically do when we're watching scary movies. Pizza, popcorn, you know. Or taco, but no, no, guys, I didn't like it. Maybe I should. I don't know. I'm not looking at it again. No, it's not happening. No, no, I take that back. No, I'm not gonna watch it again. No, hell no. No, no, I'm not watching it again. I'm not wasting that 5 minutes or however long was that, an hour and 30 minutes, an hour 15 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. I don't ever know, but that's too damn long that I can't get minutes back of my damn life. I could have been doing anything. I could have been plucking my damn eyebrows, and I hate doing that, by the way. I could have been pulling the hair off of, from, I could have been shaving my underneath my armpits, just because, not that I have any, but when I get it, every time I get some, I shave it off. But I could have been doing that as opposed to watching this dang on movie. I mean, oh my god, I just wish they would have made it, not rush the storyline. And I think the screenplay could have been written better. It wasn't well written, and it was so rushed. And I think they should have like got another daughter. Her husband. They should have made her husband just a tad bit stronger than he was. I don't know what. Maybe that was the point of it. I don't know, but he was weak as hell. Omar Epps, wow, I'm definitely impressed with him. I'm impressed with Nia Long as always. Okay, she always wows me because she's a great actress. But the screenplay, not so much. Um, did okay. So let's discuss the chemistry. Did they have? Because I'm trying to. I guess I should extend this, to for purposes. Did they have great chemistry and working together? Yes, they've worked together before. What movie did they work in together before? Um, hmm. I'm thinking about Lorenzo Tate. What movie have they worked on together? Because he's Omar Epps has done a lot of movies with Sanaa Lathan. Hmm. uh, hmm. I don't even know. Let me Google that. Let me Google that. Why I'm sitting up here just looking at paint dry. Neil Long. Hold on one second. Neil Long and Omar Epps. Omar Epps movies together. Okay, let me tell you guys. Let's see. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Okay, In Too Deep. I remember that. They were In Too Deep. Okay, I remember that. And what is Alfie? Yeah, they were in the movie of Alfie in 2004, I guess. That's what they're saying, so I'm not sure. I've never seen Alfie, but I probably will watch Alfie. Um, is it Alfie? I don't know. But yeah, I do recall, obviously, I do recall them starring you know, starring In Too Deep. And In Too Deep was a pretty good movie. And of course, that is a cult classic for us, that many of us watch. But yeah, yeah. So they had really great chemistry. I thought they were in the movie together. I couldn't recall. But yeah, they definitely have great chemistry together. Did her and her husband have great chemistry? Hmm. Yeah, pretty. It was okay. It was pretty cool. I mean, I wasn't like, oh my god, they have great chemistry. It wasn't like that, but I wasn't. Excuse me, but it was believable though. So that's the point of it. I wouldn't say they had the best chemistry, but I would say it is believable. Now, the guy that played her husband, what is this guy's name? Uh, I'll tell you in a little minutes. And okay, 1 second. Okay, let's see. Um, well, they played in more things together. They played in all the things. your oh no, I'm sorry. That what am I talking about? That was in the movie trailer. That was the song that they was playing. Okay, so I take that back. I apologize. I was just reading it. Yeah, like I said, they played in Alfie and they played in Into Deep. Okay. So let's find out. But okay, so her husband's name was Marcus, and the guy that played him was Stephen Bishop. Okay, now Stephen Bishop, like I think he's an attractive guy. Of course, we know Omar Epps is now. Stephen Bishop, now he's played in a lot of little roles too. He's always playing someone's boyfriend. He's always playing someone's boyfriend or husband or something like that. I think he's played in a couple of plays. Okay. Uh, is that his name? Wait a minute. Am I getting it right? Yeah, they said his name is Stephen Bishop. Well, I guess it's more than one Stephen Bishop, by the way. He's a songwriter. I knew it was a Stephen Bishop, a songwriter. Okay, yeah. Okay. So let's get some information on him. This guy has been around for quite some time. I thought he's been around for a while now, but he looks really young for his age. Omar Epps do, and so does Nia Long do, by the way. Um, but this guy's been around for quite some time. I do remember the television show Imposters. I know he played in Mary Jane, being Mary Jane. I remember him with that. And he played in Lost. Never seen that. He played in Girlfriends. Don't remember him in Girlfriends. He played on The Game. Don't remember him again on The Game. And he's played on the Rundown Ring. He's played in a lot of stuff. Alongside Regina Bell in the Rundown Ring. He's played also in another movie. Wait a minute, The Rundown Ring, where he played. Okay, and oh, he's also played what? He was with Regina Hall, Jill Scott, and Eve. Never saw that movie. Um, he's played a lot of stuff. Played on Criminal Minds. Um, he's played a lot of little stuff. Yeah, he's been acting for some time now. Yeah, I thought he was. I thought he's a pretty decent actor. He's a little attractive. He's a little attractive. Um, but he's 49. He doesn't look 49. I must tell you. He has a unique look. What I like about him, he has a unique look, and he definitely makes a great he definitely makes a great he makes a great starring role for a boyfriend. I think his role in this was a little weak, but I mean not him, not his acting chops, but him as a his character was somewhat weak. But I guess that's what they wanted, so he definitely gave them that, I would say. Anyway, so yeah, all in all, I'm gonna wrap this up. All in all, will I say this was a great movie? Hell no. I'm just gonna tell you, 1 being horrible, 10 being very good, excellent take. I would give this movie and I'm being nice. I promise you, I'm being nice because of the acting and the storyline. So I would give this movie a 4.5. Okay. I would give this movie 4.5 because of, like I said, the acting was pretty good for the minus the daughter of Neil Long's. But I thought everyone mashed together. I thought their acting was pretty cool. Was it believable? I mean, a lot of movies not believable. I'm saying some aspects of it, could definitely, I could see it happening. And it is, I'm sure all of us at some point have had a stalker that just kind of came out of nowhere, as someone that we might have known from back in the day, and they just all of a sudden popped up. But some of his stuff, it was just like, wasn't all the way realistic, but again, not most movies are. So on the terms of realism, some of it, what would I rate the realism of this movie? One being suck face, 10 being the highest. Mm, mm. Okay. I'm trying to be honest. I would say a three. I would say a three. I would definitely rate the acting 10. One being suck face, 10 being the highest. Definitely 10. The daughter, two. Um, let's see, what else did I like about the film? What did I like about the film? Let me think about what did I like about the film. I like the fact that Nia Long had her own business at the end. She moved and got her own business. Her character was aggressive, take charge. She was nosy. Most movies they're nosy to investigate. She was a decent investigator, but it took her too long. Why did it take her so long to really investigate? But um I think her character wasn't as dumb as some of these characters be in these movies. Movies like this, and these mystery slash horror slash action slash suspense movies. So I would say she wasn't as dumb as most characters are. As her character wasn't as dumb as most, right? So let's see what else. What else did I like about the film? Again, Omar Epps, I liked him as this crazy person. I thought he did really good as far as playing a crazy role, and he made me wonder, look at him side eyed, made me want to side eye him. So he did his thing. Um, let's see what else. What else did I think was pretty cool? I'm trying to think. It was up to date. I mean, it was up to date. It feels like a recreation. I feel like I've seen movies like this over and over and over and over again. And it typically ended the same exact way almost. I don't know. I get a yawn on that movie. I just really wasted time, my valuable time. I could have really been doing something else, like plucking my eyebrows out of my head. I could have been plucking all my eyelashes one by one and screaming each time that I plucked them. And, you know, no, it just wasn't good. Just, I think, okay, so the question is it worthy? Will I tell people to see it for themselves? Yeah, I will absolutely tell you guys to see it for yourself. Don't let me ruin it. I might be too hard on movies. I'm somewhat hard on movies, and I expect certain things within the movie, and some other movies I'm like, eh. So I definitely would tell you to go see it for yourself. And what do you think about the movie? Write down what you think about the movie. I think it sucked. But definitely I would encourage other people to see it, just to see what their thoughts are, to see how they feel about the film, and just going from there. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I told you guys I was gonna do a movie review on it, so I finally did another one. I haven't done a movie review in quite some time. um I don't know, guys, it's just not good. Anyway, let me get off her, and let me go on to cleaning up my room. My whole house is clean except for the rooms, except for two rooms. Well, it's not junk. It's like tripe. Like if you came in my room, you wouldn't think my room was dirty, but I think it's dirty. I think it need to be clean, but whatever. Anyway, namaste, guys.